So in this video we're going to try and work out how to do World's End. So we're going to set off in Llandegla car park, which is here, and we're going to go and do the 3 mile climb, although we're not going to do all of it. Okay, so this is the 3 mile climb. For them curious about battery, I've used the MTB N-Tour Plus, currently on 92%, and this is what you're going to look out for. This post here, that one there, and then we are going to go left, which is off the actual Llandegla, well, One Planet Adventure track. Now we're going to come back on this track, and we're going to go back onto the same place of track, and this gate here is where we're going to come up. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a right here. I'm going to go up this section here. So this is the top of that section. As you can see, it's a bit of a, well, we're just in the clouds now. What we're going to do is we're going to go through left through here and right up there. On a clear day you'd see the mast, unfortunately not today. Nearly to the top of the single track. As you can see, there's like a structure there. If it wasn't so much in the clouds, we'd be able to see some really fantastic views, but not today. So currently at 87% battery. I'll check again before we do the descent, because all we've been doing is climbing. We've only done, okay, so 3.8 miles into it, and I am on 87%, and there is a structure here which you'd see really well in the daylight. Not really too much today, I'm afraid. So top of the single track, you come to this normal type of fire road, and we're just going to head down here, and it goes down and up, and then there's a big massive mast on your left hand side, which is where we're going to start the descent. So 4.1 miles in, you've got a bunch of rocks there, you've got a little post there, and the big mast is there, although you can't see it. And we're going to go left, I'm going to start dropping down. Conditions today are, as you can see, can't really see much. The ground is really wet. I'm surprised, because back near Manchester where I live, it's quite dry, so we'll just be taking it pretty easy down here. Next time I do this, I'll know sort of what I can do battery wise. Obviously I've never done this ride before. It's quoted as being like 30 miles and 3,000 feet, which will be absolutely easy, but there's always the getting lost and the inaccuracies of the data. So this is absolutely sublime, this one. Whoa, that is wet. Oh yeah. In the dry, this is just beautiful road. But as you can see, it's I think it's absolutely poured it down for it to be like this. Well, this last time down this little bit, it was full of ice. Me and Steve come down it, and we bro, and we were all over the place. So at least it's, whoa, that's a front wheel slide. Wow, yeah, it's slippy. At least I didn't stack it. And then again, at least it would have been on camera. But it's just the surface. Wow, it's just so slippery. But like I said, once this dries up, it's really nice. This bike does seem to jump well, and just like that, we're out of the clouds, which is even better. We can see something, so we might get some views after all. And again, we're trying the 360 camera, so with a GoPro you have the screen towards you, with these you have the screen away from you. So we're going to see if it makes it easier, because my previous edits have been really difficult to do, because, oh dear, it just looks at your chest all the time. So I'm hoping that this time it's going to look forwards and it should be much easier for me. So as you can see, this is a long downhill, and definitely worth the effort, I think. But I'm going to do an extra loop which I didn't know about, which is supposed to be even better. I was with Jack Jones today, so I always take it pretty easy and try and stay away within my limits. You just never know. You just never do. More dirt. Right there. Light dirt. Roll on summer. Get these dusty trails up. The car park was pretty full at Llandegla, lots of e-bikes, a lot of e-bikes, and that's just a good thing really. As you know, for me, the 30 odd years on normal bikes, so it's something new for me, something different, and it really is different. Saying that at my age, the fitness isn't there anymore, joints ache a lot more than they did. Saying that, I'm just going to get out whenever I can. So even though it's not the best of days today, we'll stay out here doing it. Still lapping all them sat on the couch, as they say, and I love that saying. Okay, so we're going to go to one of the few climbs that there is, which is this. Not just sure which is the best way to get up it, but that way seems pretty good. I'm just going to EMTB for this. It is quite steep. Hello sheepies, smile on camera. Go boys. Okay, so 360 keeps turning off. I ain't sure why. I hope it's not something I've done with the settings with the commands or something. But yeah, sun's out this side. Happy days. But for them that haven't done this and come to Degla, absolutely recommend that you have a try. If you're on normal bikes or e-bikes. First time I did this, first few times, I was still on normal bikes, and even though it's a bit of a climb back up, it's worth it. For these descents are absolutely phenomenal. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. So far I'm liking the Insta. It's crazy what it does. I'm still learning half the stuff. So one of the edits I did had my mate Jamie on in front of me. So I just told it to track him. So it just tracks him. It's ridiculous. Yeah, technology. We'll see. And then my Insta I'll give to my bro, because it's better than the one he's got, and try and get some good footage this year. I mean, this is just heaven, this. I wish it was slightly drier, then that top little bit wouldn't be absolutely slippy as. Whew. And there's the road, I don't know if you can see it. That's the road we're going to down there. Then after that, I've only ever come back. So I'll be trying to find the way up to the other side. But yeah, this is good fun. This is brilliant. I'm sure there's a really nasty left-hander somewhere. That comes back on itself. Come on, sheepies. Not a sheep today. Oh, that's pretty slick. Hello, sheeps. Come on. You know, don't go down that way. I want to go down that way. Well, which way? You're going down both sides, you bloody dollopers. Nutters. Right, that's them gone. So into the stream at the bottom. Out to the other side, up to the road. And then he's going to turn right. And then we'll see where that goes. But I just love exploring. I do. So I've only ever gone that way. And we're going to go this way. So when you get to the road, take a right. So a really short section down the road. I've done exactly 6 miles. It says passing place there. We're going to go up there. And we've just come down over there. So yeah, this is the new bit for me. So we reached the top of that little path and it came onto this road. And then the directions saying just carry on. So there's no turn-offs, just straight. So just over 7 miles in. This side of the hill is just gorgeous. It's the other side where all the clouds are. So this track we just kept on it. There's been spurs off it, but you just keep on it. And I think you don't come back on this bit, but we'll see. So yeah. So, oh, there's a nice cliff face over there, if you can see it. Wow, spectacular. I'm glad we've got some views. It's always better with a good view. Wow, that's well smart. So battery check. So I've just gone to 80%, done 7.3 miles. So if you're on the old system where it's 1 bar, you'd have lost 1 bar now. And I always say that obviously 5 times 7, 35. If the ride didn't alter, then we'd be absolutely fine. Oh wow, look at that for a view. Man, I'm liking this. So I think someone's mentioned this has been a bit of a dodgy route down because of the fence which has got barbed wire on the top of it, so we'll have a look. I was hoping it wasn't going to be too windy today. That's not the case, but we'll just be really careful and try not to get too muddy. I don't really like getting muddy. If somebody would like me to come out and live in Australia or Spain or somewhere dry, I'm good at washing up, that'd be great. So yeah, it does get close to this fence. This stuff's quite slippy as well. We need to take more care. Oh wow. This is spectacular. This is worth it for me. I just love views. That bit weren't too bad. Took it too gingerly. Tried to foot down, but next time I'll be absolutely fine. I think this is where you do need to be careful with the wind. Don't know if you can see, but there is a massive old drop to the old right, which we don't want to be testing these brakes out on. Just be really careful. I think the wind's coming from my right, so it's blowing me into the land, which is good. E-bike power, not a problem. Wow, I can see why people rave about this. Right, I wonder what's next. So this is the bit where I will be going much steadier than if I had some buddies with me. But Today, really no mates, which isn't good, but we'll just take it really easy. Nice slippery blocks. Ooh, you don't like heights? Maybe not for you. Wow, this is so cool. Look at that. Man, this is so cool. And you'd have to be really kind of dead unlucky to end up down there, like catching your pedal or something like that, or not being able to get out of your clippings. So in terms of dodginess, it's only probably a 6. These rocks are pretty slimy though, and I was thinking the dry would be a lot better, which obviously I was hoping for today, but I think it's really chucked it down last night with the amount of puddles and stuff. But wow, that's so cool. Can't believe I've been coming for Degler for however many years. I know it's a lot. I've never known about this. I've known about the other section, but never known about this. I like it a lot. Yeah boy, I like this. Woo! Wow! Man! Well, it goes on a bit as well, happy days. So yeah, happy at the minute. New bike is absolutely bob on. The Öhlins is ridiculous. I've never known suspension like this. Really, really good. Just gonna have a minute here, I think, and just look at that view. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm really hoping that we're gonna do that lot there. Oh wow. That would be so cool. But never done it before, so I hope so. This is probably an 8 out of 10 on the dodgy meter. But still dead cool. What's this? Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was saying about suspension, it's just really ridiculously good. Best I've ever had. The forks are just crazy plush and they don't feel like they should be. Looks like this is the track. We are going to go all the way. Careful of catching the rear mech, which is the rear gears. Whew. Yeah, wow. Probably won't look it on the camera, but that's a big old drop. You would not want to go anywhere down there. Not on there. Not unless you was on purpose. You have some sort of a parachute or type device. Up and over this one, I think. Yeah. Although the low line looked easier. And still it goes on. I have no clue how far it does go. I'm just in a path up the other side. It's a long way off. Okay. With the trial skills coming in there. Ooh. This is what we call a bit of tech. Tech's good. I like tech. So it looks like we've actually gone farther and farther down and lost quite a bit of elevation, because if you look up there, that's really high. I'm guessing we're going to have to climb back up it as well. I wonder if that starts now. So just to let you know, that's 78% battery, currently at 8.9 miles. But that was an awful lot of downhill. I'm absolutely buzzing with this place. It is ridiculous. It's absolutely fantastic. And the initial rubbish weather, it's just stayed over there. So I'm quite happy doing this on this side because the views are great. It isn't that windy, especially farther down. It wasn't so clever farther up. But wow, what a place. Absolutely phenomenal. No clue where we're going. That's why we have sat navs. Hello pal, thank you. And out here you get proper walkers, ramblers. Is this the right way? Or was it that track up there? No, it looks like it could be it. So yeah, we've just followed it all the way down. There's a couple of paths off it, but you just stick to the main ones, then you'll be fine. But yeah, it's well worth it. Okay, 9.5 miles in, 78% battery. We've done that absolutely fabulous descent, coming down to a gate, and then we're just going to turn left on the road. And I presume this is going to start getting us back to the start point. So the road forks to the left, and you just travel up this way. There's a gorgeous cottage there, some fantastic ruins up there, and we're going to go up here, mirroring the side of the cliff. So we're heading towards them ruins, and I don't know what the hell it is. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it's pretty spectacular. I might just Google it afterwards and see what it used to be. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy views on this. I'm just so glad that the clouds have lifted, because just look at it, it's just absolutely amazing. They say it's God's country, and bloody well it is. It's absolutely phenomenal. I'm not just sure where we're going back up, because they just look like massive cliffs on the left, but I'm guessing we will do at some stage. So we're heading towards them ruins, and I don't know what the hell it is. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it's pretty spectacular. I might just Google it afterwards and see what it used to be. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy views on this. I'm just so glad that the clouds have lifted, because just look at it, it's just absolutely amazing. They say it's God's country, and bloody well is. It's absolutely phenomenal. Not just sure where we're going back up because they just look like massive cliffs on the left, but I'm guessing we will do at some stage. So whatever the ruins are, they're up there. We're just passing them on the right. The road's just started to go up a little bit. It looks like there's some work being done at it, but yeah, isn't it just gorgeous? Just beautiful. Okay, so we followed the road. That's private land. The road's climbed up, so we're going to chink to the left 11.6 miles and go up here. And we are. This is definitely one for the e-bikes. This climb, it's steep. Saying that, it's fit, guys. Don't get up it, but maybe with a bit more effort for sure. But this is pretty steep. It absolutely is. So this is the top of the cliff. This track leads to this point here past, and it's telling me to go out of view, right, which is up there. Pretty soon I don't actually need to turn and not that way. I'm not sure why, but we'll go up here and see what it says then. And I thought it might have said there, but it hasn't done. It's taking me to this gate thing. So we'll whiz through that. Okay, so just come up here. Gate, that's a lift over. Another and then lift over. But I'm just wondering why we didn't just come on that path there, because that would have cut out that climb up, the climb over the gate, and the climb over this. So we do that again. I'm just going to carry straight on and do that bit. I don't know why they've done this way. That we can't cycle through there, so that's what we will be doing. So we've come to another gate. This one opens at least, and it says private land, but it doesn't say that we can't cycle through there, so that's what we will be doing. Okay, so this is where we are. I've done 14 miles at 60%, and that is 350 watts I've used. So if you look there in the distance, that's the mast we couldn't see where we turned. So we turned down there, and that's the structure that we went past. Obviously they were in the clouds, but that's what it looks like. So then with a 625, you've still got a fair old bit. So I would be hoping that we can get back to Degler, One Planet Adventure, with about 50. But we'll see. I don't know what's in front. But yeah, absolutely epic. So just on the subject of battery, so I've got a 750 Gen 4 smart system. Conditions are, I think it's chucked it down tonight, so they're not the best. So if it was drier, you would get more range. Temperature's about 12-13 degrees, so temperature's not a factor. But I'm a chunky lad, I'm just over 200 pounds, so that could be a factor in it as well. Just some people are really anxious about the batteries. Now I've got this bike, I'm not as anxious as it breaking down, which I was before. But the 750 it's a game changer. It really is. But we went from the 625 to from the 500. That was a game changer as well. Realistically, I'm going to get more tired before it does. Nice section. Woo! Okay, just a little descent, and this is the post that we went past before, so we have gone that way. So all we're going to do is head back the way we came, and then we're going to go back to the road at the bottom of the first section. But that loop, absolutely amazing. What stunning views. Techie riding, slightly dodgy. What's better than that? Another 8 lod is there. Currently 58%, so doing well. So we're just dropping down to the road. This is the path we came up, and then we're going to go right on the road. Okay, so after being on the road section, you're looking out for this Llandegla, 2.5 miles that way. That used to be a good techie path, but it's not now, and we're just going to head up that way. So currently 53% battery, 17 miles. So yeah, it doesn't use that much, and happy days. I love it. So just got this bit up to rejoin the track. We're looking at about 50%. It's absolutely well worth that extra bit for me. I mean, I do like One Planet Adventure, had a lot of fun here, but weather permitting, that session I've just done, I'm going to be doing that every single time because it was just absolutely amazing. I do like natural stuff. I quite like bike parks, but if I had to choose, I'd choose natural every time. I just would do. So yeah, I'm going to attempt with my limited technological ability to put a GPX on there, and I'm going to alter it so it doesn't have that stupid lift over as well, and then we'll get up to Degla and just going to have some fun. So this is the top of the climb, 50% battery, and I think it's just short of 18 miles that we've done. This is the section where we came off the 3 mile climb, and then we came across this short section, and then we went up this road here. So previously I've said we'd come back to here, which we did. So we came along there, went up there, and that's the mast that you can now see because the clouds are all gone. So yeah, so 375 watts, done 17.9 miles, and now we're back in the 3 mile climb at One Planet Adventure. How cool is that? And this is back onto the 3 mile climb, and that is the loop complete. That's the World's End. That's my first time. As you can probably tell, I was absolutely stoked with it. The views are ridiculous, and dodginess factor really good as well. I quite like it being a bit dodgy. Makes you think, whereas trail centre, absolutely you can crash, 100% you can, but there's not that fear of death that there is at World's End, where you just go over the edge and that's it, it's end of, or it's certainly life changing. So anyway, I have to have some fun on the black, and then we're going to call it a day.